Alright, so I'm gonna just start the video off by apologizing. I started the recorder late, but as you can see, this is the third and fourth place matchup between Angeling and Pouring Server. Right now, I'm guiding around Bellium's team, Team Angeling. They're making their way through the pouring side of the map as they push through, and just to show how dominant of a start to the first round has been. It doesn't look like Team Pouring can really do too much against just the strength of Team Angeling. But just to be really quick, you have Everest on the backside, getting some Grimtooths off against Bellium, and you have their Paladin moving through to aid support Everest, moving in, getting some Soul Breakers. I apologize, I said Grimtooths earlier, but I see that he's a Soul Breaker Sinex, but immediately get obliterated. Wow, that was kind of crazy. I guess he got found and immediately just go down. So Team Angeling posturing themselves, moving the cart all the way to the first checkpoint. Now, can Team Pouring rally, or is this just gonna be a stomp? Is Angeling submitting themselves as the third place finishers for the matchup? I'm most likely gonna add this video in as a sneak video. I initially did not plan on recording this, but for you know, just historical value, I decided last minute, like super last minute, obviously, to actually record this matchup, because who knows, in the future we could look back at these moments and see how we can overcome and things like that as far as comps and everything. But moving on, Meditation doing what she can to continue to just heal and keep herself alive, but for how long, as the onslaught continues from Team Angeling. Team Pouring is trying to rally itself. I have Foxtrot moving in behind Meditation. Meditation still taking damage. Damage. Foxtrot moves in, but immediately gets stomped. And Team Angeling moving the cart forward, posturing themselves to take the first round in a dominant fashion, showing that the second place runner-ups from the first DSB tournament are still a team to be feared, despite taking their loss to Team Deviling earlier in the week, as we have just a 5-person stack on the cart. Team Pouring doing what they can to just keep the cart stalled, but it doesn't look like it will avail to anything. As you can watch the health bars from Team Angeling, even though they're moving down, the double priest composition with Bellium is just keeping them alive, as their sharpshooter sniper continues to just deal damage, and it just doesn't appear that Team Pouring can just muster a counteroffensive. And just like that, the cart continues to move. Ghetto moving back, running away, moving with Meditation to get some heals, trying to find the ground. Ghetto moving in, getting some GTs off. He backslides, gets some more GTs off, kills off a pet. Ghetto just rallying himself, moving himself as his team continues to move in. Meditation still doing what she can to halt the cart. But Team Angeling still not taking any backward steps, pushing the car forward, and they have reached the second checkpoint. And it's just brutal, because Meditation just goes down, and there goes the healer. And with that, it's just a insta win from Team Angeling, taking the very first victory. Bellium, MVP of the first match. Angeling on top, 1-0. Sorry guys for coming in hot with just the first matchup. Again, I originally had planned not to record the matchup, but then I thought about it last minute, and I figured since this is gonna be my last time doing commentary videos, DSB commentary videos, I figure I'd try to record last minute as much content as possible. But as you can see, the top 4 teams are like, what's the best way to put it? Even though Angeling moved in with such a dominant fashion, it really comes down to composition. I really love their 2 priests, 1 tank setup to maximize heals, and then you have your damage dealers. It looks like Angeling server is posturing more on that strong arm tank build. To just maximize healers, have your damage dealer, and then you have Bellium there being the tank that he is and just strong arming their way with the cart. It looks like objectively they posture themselves to just rely on survivability, and it's showing dividends against Pouring Server. Pouring Server with their composition, you have Everest, Ghetto, and Foxtrot as the main DPS. They're just unable to find angles in Team Angeling's composition. I feel like Haru and Razor did a very good job of just focusing down Foxtrot and Everest, and in many ways keeping Meditation just kind of pinned in place to just keep healing, whereas in the composition of Angeling, you have Nehru and Ski Bunny, you know, two priests able to tag team the task of keeping Bellium alive. It really just shows how the creativity of these compositions at the highest level are being played out among the top servers. And roughly in about 30 minutes, we're going to get to the main event, which will be a separate video, but that will be Team Devling, who came in 4th in the first DSB tournament, taking on the reigning cross-server champions, Team Ghostring's favorite, Team Harm Guild. And I'm looking forward to see how Team Devling rallied themselves for this tournament to try to cause an upset. But more to come as we get squared away for the second round. All right, so I'm gonna start on the opposing side. I'm gonna go from the angle of Ghetto with the Devo, trying to find angles. And just like that, they find success with getting some kills on Team Angeling. So Ghetto managed to regroup himself, get some easy kills, but Everest goes down. So Meditation doing what she can to continue the heals, and it's looking like Team Pouring starting off very, very strong. But for how long? Because Team Angeling grouping up, trying to keep their assassin alive, but he goes down. Everest gets traded off. So both assassins go down. Ski Bunny looks like she's on the back foot, healing herself. As Ghetto moves in to continue to target the heals of the priest, it looks like Team Pouring found the angles that they needed to, but it looks like their Devo Pally goes down, and with the Devo Pally going down, Ghetto goes down. Foxtrot looks like it's soon to follow. Everest goes down, and Team Angeling has rallied to wipe Team Pouring. Meditation doing what she can to just stay rooted in place to hold the front line as Team Angeling backtrack towards their spawn. Now that they have the lead, I feel like Team Angeling is just going to group up and keep themselves in spawn to keep themselves alive, while their ME priests look to wall off Team Pouring. So Team Pouring posturing themselves, looking for the angle. They know that if they step in on the MEs and Ghetto just goes in, he just goes in and does as much damage as possible. But Meditation takes damage. Now it just becomes to a survivability battle. Who will hold out longer? Ghetto moving in, getting the Grim Tooth off, targeting Bellium. And it looks like the heals are just coming online for both teams. It's a war of attrition. Who is going to fall first? Ghetto falls. Is Everest going to be able to hold on? And it looks like, it looks like the healers on both sides are having a tough time with keeping their members alive, but it is Team Pouring that has to retreat. The defense for Team Angeling is too strong, and it looks like Team Angeling, with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go, are doing everything they can to hold on to their third place finish in this match of pride among servers. Team Pouring regrouping, going in for a second attack. Maybe they found an angle this time. Meditation moving around, getting past the ME cast. Fox tries having difficulty staying alive. Meditation doing what she can to continue to heal. Everest is losing HP, and it just doesn't seem like the Pouring offensive is able to deal much damage and get through Bellium's tankiness. Bellium is continuing to just stay alive, and Meditation goes down. With the healer going down, you assume that the rest of the team is soon to follow. Pouring started off with a demanding lead at 10-2, but now fall to 20-10. Meditation racing back to aid her team. Ghetto getting the Grim Tooths off, but with so much healing, double healing in the composition of Angeling, it just doesn't look like he's gonna be able to get it done. I mean, look at those heals. Look at those heals that are just coming online from both priests, and then you put Bellium in the mix, and it just looks like the Iron Wall defense of Angeling continues to stand strong against the Pouring offensive. I'm really excited, to see how in the upcoming matchup between Team Ghostring and Team Devling, who really is going to take the mantle of the servers. Because this Angeling team right now is very formidable, very powerful, very strong. And, kudos to Team Pouring. They have a good composition. I see what their composition is looking to do, but unfortunately, with just Bellium's tankiness, they just couldn't get through the defense of Angeling. And congratulations to Team Angeling for taking on the third place placing in the second ever DSB tournament. And congratulations to Team Pouring for taking home fourth. Both teams fought well. I was very, very honored to commentate these matches. I came so close to not recording this, and for that I apologize, because man, that was awesome. Like that was awesome. I'm gonna really look forward to the match with Devling and Harmgill, but I just want to talk and give some closing remarks about Team Angeling and Team Pouring. Just a huge night and day change from how I view those teams in the first DSB tournament. And I really want to look back at the very first video in that grand championship between Team Angeling and Team Ghostring. But this time around, Team Angeling more dominant, more what are the words I'm looking for? More assertive in their approach of how they wanted to just dominate in these fights and staying aggressive. And that's what I like to see from Team Angeling. You know, they found their style of how they want to approach attacking the cart, and they went after it. I know in the last tournament they were very hesitant to find their footing, and this tournament, just through the whole way, they knew how they wanted to approach and just go into these matchups with Team Pouring. So again, congratulations to Team Angeling for coming out on top with a third place finish. And again, to Team Pouring, I'm sorry that it did not pan out this way, but kudos to you guys for showing up to the match and giving a show anyways, when you guys could have easily have bowed out and just forfeited like many teams of the past have done in previous tournaments. But thank you guys so much for just an amazing showing, and I will continue to be a onlooker from the stands in the future tournaments, for sure. Even though this may be my last 2 videos for DSB PvP content, just know it is an honor and a pleasure to be able to have commentate your matches, and I really appreciate you guys for just putting on a show for all of us. So thank you guys so much. And shortly, in about 25 minutes, we will get to the main event. This is going to be a 3-video banger. I'm going to release all 3 videos. The matchups from yesterday, and then the 2 matchups from today, and the future matchup of the grand tournament shortly, most likely, if not tomorrow. Most likely they'll be released the following day. I just have to take time to get the thumbnails. The thumbnails take such a long time to work on, so I have to give myself the due diligence to make sure that I'm giving each video its due diligence. But for a video that almost didn't become a video, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the grand finals for hopefully another banger. Until then, I'm the out. Peace, love, and everything in between. Thank you for watching.